Entitled kid thinks he has rights and gets proven wrong. I work for a towing company handling releases of impounded vehicles. This is the first entitled parents situation I've had and I'd love to share it. I'm on mobile so I apologize if formatting is wrong and whatnot. TLDR, at bottom. I will be me. Entitled Peckerhead, Kid, EK and Mother Not So Dearest, M. We had a vehicle get impounded with some serious damage due to drunk driving. The driver of the vehicle was not the registered owner. It sat in our yard until about 3 days ago when we got payment and released said vehicle. EK showed up on Monday, hoping to release said vehicle, showed up with nothing but $10. What he didn't know is that since it was impounded by the police he needed a release certificate and since it had been in our yard for a month the price was definitely more than $10. $10 doesn't even cover the administration fee. EK waited patiently in line waiting for me to finish with the previous customers, so I didn't expect much from him in regards to temperament, attitude. When I was done with the previous customers he came up and said he was here to get his vehicle. I pulled up the vehicle information I gave him and I realized he wasn't the registered owner and by law we can't release it to anyone who isn't the registered owner. I told him so. The conversation that follows is, EK. It's my car, I'm the only one that drives it so it's mine. Me. That may be the case but you're not the registered owner and we need the registered owner to sign our paperwork. EK. But it's my car, I want it. I can pay for it. Me. Well, judging by the fact you're holding $10 in your hand you can't in fact pay for it. EK. $10 is more than enough, give me my car. Me. The current outstanding balance owing on the vehicle is $468. Your $10 doesn't cover that. EK looks at me, with a state of confusion on his face and proceeds to leave. I figured that was the end of it. I was so wrong. Not even an hour later I received a call from M, the actual registered owner of the vehicle. We went through the whole vehicle make, model and color. M.
Why is my son telling me $10 won't cover the costs?
Me. That would be because the current amount owing is $468. M.
How is it that much?
Me. It's been here for over a month now. We have storage fees for vehicles impounded for drunk driving and various other things. M.
It wasn't there for a month. And what does drunk driving have to do with any of this?
Me. It's been here for over a month. We picked up the vehicle on February 27th. The driver of the vehicle was pulled over after hitting a telephone pole and blew over the legal limit, hence why the vehicle was impounded for drunk driving. M.
How has my son been getting around for a month if the vehicle was there? Answer me that.
Me. I have no idea seeing as I don't know you or him. I do know that the vehicle has been here for over a month though seeing as I processed the paperwork when it came in. M.
You're lying. You're fucking lying. I'll be down there soon.
Me. Okay, just so you know if you'd like the vehicle to be released you need to pick up a release certificate from any SGI issuer, thanks. Click. Should add now, we have a police officer always on the property, many threats have been uttered and violence is a major thing here. M and EK show up with some fancy looking guy and I get the paperwork ready before they even make it through the door. Turns out, fancy looking guy is her lawyer. Haha. M.
This is my lawyer, he needs to see the paperwork right now.
Me. Okay, sounds fair. After what seems like forever, was probably only 15 minutes the lawyer pulls M aside and tries to quietly tell her that there's nothing he can do. M to lawyer.
You better do something or you're fucking fired.
Lawyer to M.
I can't do anything, all the paperwork is here and maybe I could have done something at the time this all happened but it's been well over a month now and my hands are tied.
At this point the cop is closer to the counter, listening in, waiting for any point he has to jump in. M looks at me.
Why was the vehicle impounded again?
Me. Hit a telephone pole, caused major damage and drunk driving. M looks to EK.
Is that the truth?
EK.
No, she's lying. I'm only 16. Where would I even drink?
M.
Told you he couldn't have been drinking. Lower your price and give us the car.
P.O. Police officer.
Hello miss. I'm just curious as to who will be towing the vehicle home.
M.
EK will be driving it home.
P.O.
Sorry, no. With the amount of damage done to the car, it's best that it's not driven, and considering Ek is 16 and was caught drinking and driving, he has no license.
M.
EK wasn't drinking and driving. He still has his license.
P.O.
Excuse me Ek, can I see your license?
E.K.
I don't have it on me.
P.O.
It's okay, I'll just find you on my nifty little laptop here.
P.O. proceeds to pull up EK's file and bam, no license, has to go through the whole driving course again, has a fine to pay for drinking and driving and everything. He turns his laptop so M and lawyer can see it. M without another word pays the outstanding balance on the vehicle, pays us extra money to tow it back to her house, and they all leave together. The second that door closed though, oh boy. Judging by what I could hear through the door and what I saw on the cameras, M is pissed that EK made her look fucking stupid and that EK would be paying her back for years over this shit. Her lawyer said he wouldn't be working for her further and got in his car and left. As they got closer to the vehicle though, M smacked EK on the back of the head, and judging by what happened next, he was left to find his own ride home, seeing as she left without him. TLDR, entitled kid gets caught drinking and driving, loses license and vehicle, entitled mom refuses to believe it till police officer shows her the truth. Pays for vehicle and leaves without another word. EP inconvenienced by my cancer diagnosis. I'm currently a nanny for a family I've been with for about 6 months. They always pay me on time and I adore the little boy I'm taking care of, so we've never really had any problems until now. I recently found out that I have ovarian cancer and need to have one of my ovaries removed. My conversation telling EP about my surgery went something like this. EP.
Did I not tell you about our family reunion?
Me. You did, but unfortunately I won't be able to come and help because all have just had surgery. EP.
You'll need to reschedule then.
Me. I'm not going to do that. EP.
We've had this planned for months, you need to be there to help.
Me. I'm sorry but I won't be able to be there. EP.
Are you kidding?
Me. No. EP.
I'm not sure how much I trust leaving my child with you if you don't care enough to be there for our family when we need you.
Me. I care about him a lot and hope I have shown that over the last few months working for you. EP huffed and stomped off. I'll update when they're talking to me again. Entitled Dad Gropes me and harasses my little sister. My sister. Rosa entitled Dad, Ed kids, daughter and son. I went to the swimming pool yesterday with my siblings and my mom. At this pool, there is 2 big slides, so the queue for them is pretty long as everyone wants to go on. Me and my sister are in the queue for the biggest slide when the person behind us taps my shoulder. Me. Yes. Ed.
You need to move, my kids are in front of you.
Now I would have let him through if his kids were only young, but they were both adults. So I say no because Rosa has been looking forward to going to this pool for ages and I can tell she will get annoyed if I let this guy through. Maybe this was the wrong thing to do, but it was what I thought was right at the time. Me. Sorry, no. The guy doesn't seem to care, so I go back to talking to Rosa. However, a few minutes later I feel a hand on my bum and it squeezes. I spin around to look at this old fucking creep and he just smiles at me in a "this is what you get" attitude. I don't want to make a scene, so I glare at him and move closer to my sister. Not a minute later he starts to throw water at us. Now we haven't been in the pool yet and this water is from this mon's fat sweaty body. Needless to say, Rosa was pissed. I stop her from saying anything as I'm scared that he will do something worse. I know looking back that's stupid and I should have made a scene, but at the time I was pretty afraid. His kids are obviously pissed at him and tell him to stop, to which he gropes his own daughter's bum and smacks his son's ass. He has now leaned in between me and my sister and is brushing against me. His kids go down the slide and me and Rosa go to wait at the platform and I didn't see sweaty twat again, thank God. I told my mom about it and she gave me a big hug and told me that if we saw him again she'd slap him. 10 out of 10 parenting best mom. Anyway, my sister had a great time. My mentally ill ass hated it because of the noise and the amount of people, but my mental illness is a story for another day. Subscribe to my channel.